Hey everybody, I'm cooking dinner. I'm going to be meeting my wife, who is at rehearsal at the Opera House tonight. Yeah, the Sydney Opera House. That's kind of cool. She's always wanted to do that. And I haven't had much time lately, so I figured, I might as well use my time wisely and actually do a little bit of recording while I'm cooking. More like cold cuts. Meet her out at the Opera House with a bottle of wine and blanket, and we're gonna have cold cuts and wine under the Opera House. So I figured this is the perfect time to do a little recording. So I was going to talk about how to play the game. So the idea is that you get 5 life stones. These life stones are represented by coins or markers or whatever you want to use. From there, what you do is you get 5 cards. The 5 cards can be either elements, they can be action cards, they can be modifier cards, creature cards, or object. You see object? Yeah, object cards. Okay? And the idea is that you can't play anything offensive by itself. So, like fire is useless by itself. You need something to do it. So, like sling. So you add fire plus sling equals a fireball. That allows you to target any player. Now, here's the thing. That's the minimum card amount, is 2 cards. And that's a basic spell. Thing is, that's also the easiest to block. So it's when people start getting creative, which is the key to the game. The key to the game is that I'm only providing... Got the light there for you. I'm only providing the components for the spells. You have to come up with your own. So if you're given a bad hand, it counts more that you know what to do. You know what to do with that than it does, or that you're creative with it than it does, oh wow, I've got a powerful hand. So if you want to target someone's creature, you need to have a target creature card. So let's say you want to sling a fireball at them, but you can't hit them. You can only hit the other player. So, and sometimes maybe targeting a wand or a creature might be more beneficial. So what you would have to do is target creature and maybe sling and then an element. And that would damage the creature, thus destroying it. Or you might want to steal that creature. So you would do target creature, move left or right depending on where you're sitting, and add a power +1 depending on how many seats you are away from that person. So if someone was 2 seats away from me, I would do target creature, move left, and then do a +1. Move left moves them 1 space. The second one would move them on to me. So then I would have that creature. That's kind of how you play. The idea is that you combine these different parts of the cards to create basically a sentence. And that sentence is then acted out. Now, I'm leaving this open for the players to create their own concept or their own house rules. So some spells are not going to be allowed in some houses, and others, they're going to rock. So if you come up with something new, you've got to convince everyone else in the room that it's going to work. Now be careful. If you're not very good at convincing everyone, or let's say you are very good and you're just kind of bullshitting your way through this game, Well, that becomes house rule. So someone else can use that same spell against you, and you never know what everyone else has in their hands. So you want to use that as little as possible. You want to be very clear with this. Yeah, go ahead, think outside the box, of course. That's what the game's about. But don't stretch it. So, that's basically how you play. Where I am in the game is I uploaded some cards this week. I haven't had a lot of time because of Christmas, but I'm getting better. I've got some time off coming, and I'm going to try and completely finish the game by January 15th, or at least make it uploadable. I won't be able to afford to order any of them because, well, I need to have the funding in order to order them, and that's what the Kickstarter is, and that starts on February 15th, I hope. We'll see. So, that's going pretty well. Yeah. So, I gotta go to the store. I gotta pick up some wine, and I'm gonna go meet my wife. Please visit the Facebook page, which is Facebook Spellslinger Game, I believe. Visit the blogger, the blog, which is, if you look up Spellslinger cards, you'll find us. And I'm going to provide some links as well.